Hello, my friend. Oh my god. That part of the what's it called? Of the music. Felt it went hard. You know what I mean? Felt like it went hard. Hello, Linktra. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Curly. Welcome in. It's Friday, which you know what that means, don't you? Feels like my mic. Oh, my camera's a bit. There we go. Trying to adjust my seat here. So we can get into Disco Elysium, baby. Disco Elysium time. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so let's continue our journey into the lands of, I'm guessing Revachol? I'm not sure. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this is the autosave. Nah, bro. Autosave is not good. I was messing around. I didn't actually want to fight Measurehead. Fighting Measurehead is probably the worst idea possible. So, I will say, however, I was told by a friend that I should look in the mirror despite the bad things that could happen due to that decision. Hello, Dr. Woo. Hello. How are you, bro? Hope you're having a lovely Friday. It's the end of the week. So I was told by a friend who was watching the VODs that I should, despite myself telling me not to, I should actually
the theme on that pinball machine
look in the mirror.
Royalist theme.
It is very Friday, yes.
On everything,
the Olympics have begun. Yo, what's up? Yo, Linktra, how's it going?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past
century, how are you, man?
Waiting for the king to come
are you happy about the weekend?
All the profiteers and homosexuals.
Homosexuals.
Imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned.
Why did they say it like that? Yeah, doing good. Foot's doing better. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that your foot's doing better. Haven't watched, but heard US soccer team already lost. Wait, they played already? What? There's no way. I'm pretty sure you're joking. You're fucking around. You know, funnily enough, I was cheering for the US soccer team, well, football team, in 2016, was it? When was the no, not 2016, 2018, right? It was 2018, right? Why no Zomboid stream? Because we don't play Zomboid every day, bro. In fact, I didn't even used to play multiplayer games until recently. 2016? Wasn't it 2018? Yeah, it's every 4 years. I don't remember it happening this year, though. No, it doesn't make any sense. I think it's 2002. Here's the thing. I know that the Euros, between the Euros slash Copa America, there's 2 years. So if the Euros slash Copa America was this year, and the World Cup should have been 2 years ago or 2 years in the future, which means it's in 2022. So if it was in 2022, 4 years back would make it 2018. Yes, there you go. So between the Euro Cup and the World Cup is 2 years, and if this year had the Euro Cup slash Copa America, there were both of them. That means 2 years ago was the World Cup, which means 2022 minus 4 years, the 2018. Yes, I think 2016 was another Euro slash Copa America. So yeah, I was actually cheering for the United States of America in 2018. I believe it was 2018. Is there gonna be a Zomboid stream before Sunday? I don't think so. Hey, Schlieder with the raid. Schlieder with the raid, baby. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Schlieder. Is it just me, or is the 88 new in your name? Whoa, my boy. No, that's definitely not the last game you're playing. You were playing Warhammer. You're playing Warhammer,
There's that.
but that's
And
Sonic
also,
stream for sure.
there we go. There's the skip.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hey,
Huge
Shlido,
skip
thank you for
right
the
there.
raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, all of you. Hope you're having a lovely Friday. It's the weekend.
And you're straight on the top of
Hello,
the...
It's sad that I can't hear
Already.
what's going on. Are you okay, Arya? Yes. Thanks for the shout out. Yep, that's 88 and my name, lol. For some reason, I don't remember the 88. It just hit me like just now. Like, did he always have an 88 in his name? We're always safe to root for because there's no risk of us beating whatever country you truly support. Actually, they did very well. They managed to get out of the I forgot what it's called, the group stages. Yes, it's called the group stages. They managed to get out of the group stages into the group of the 16. I think it's called, but that's where they lost, sadly. But they were good. They were good back then. But you know, sadly they don't take the sport seriously now. I think there's a picture book version of the past century waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it. Wait, where did I get such a crowd? I see we're playing the reading game again. Yep, we're playing the conversation game.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia.
Yes.
Pining for
However,
times
we
before.
are playing Zomboid on Sunday. Hey, yo, Shlido with another raid. Are those stragglers? Are there stragglers? You bring me the schladler. Jesus, that thing is so loud. Oh, that's the music in game. So, against my better judgment, it is time for me to look in the mirror. Hello,
A
Tina.
mirror
Welcome in.
hangs on the wall, covered as you slowly reach your hand.
Welcome in, Tina.
towards
How's
the
it
surface
going?
of
How's
the
your
mirror.
Friday night? Well, Friday. But probably not night for you. It's probably like daytime, afternoonish, beginning of the afternoon, right?
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what
Straggled.
you see there. and you
Stragglers.
never
There's always
uncover
stragglers.
it.
Pretty sure I did this to my playthrough and it killed me. Oh well. It's all mid-afternoon. There you go. Yep, I always double raid Ohana. Nobody gets left behind. Lol. God damn it, you're right, Shlido. God damn it, you're right. Ohana means family and no one gets left behind. It's okay, very busy today. Jeez. Okay, best of luck. I'm GTG for a moment. Gotta cook me my food. Enjoy your food. What are you making, Linktra? Bon appetit. This and the tie on the ceiling fan. Do that in the first 5 minutes. Alright, time to die again, I guess.
Behold,
Behold the horror of my face. I finally see my face.
you have no idea who this thing is.
Making some spaghetti. Some spaghetti. Bon appetit. Just plain old spaghetti. Nothing added. No bolognese. Not some kind of sauce with it. Just plain old spaghetti. Dear Lord, help me. What is this? That's your face. Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. Yeah, I think I'm a superstar. This is a face of a late stage alcoholic. Yes, that's actually very true.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis
There's some
on your
tacos for
face.
you. I'm down for
Wait,
tacos.
Is that an expression?
Actually, no, I can't eat.
Are you
I just
trying to
ate.
make an expression
I
with
made
that face?
pasta
Why?
dish, and I don't think I can eat anymore. I'm full. I am absolutely full. Spaghetti with sauce, meat, and mushrooms. Yum. Enjoy it, brother. It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I'm smiling. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're
No, this is
scaring
what
yourself.
superstars do. Keep making the face.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Yes. You have worn that into your face.
What
And
does it even mean?
superstardom.
What is the
Yes,
emotion you're
let's
trying
lean
to
into the
convey?
superstardom idea. Let's lean into the superstardom idea. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. Yep.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies.
Whatever happened.
happens.
No one tells me what to do.
That's right. Not even yourself.
Yes.
Go ahead, try something.
Cool how you
not
uploaded your own photo into the game. I know, right? So practically a spitting image. I just need to cut this part. What this called? Mutton chop? What kind of beard is this called again? I forgot. There's a name for it. You know, where you shave this part only and keep the other parts? So, encyclopedia affordable. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Electrochemistry. Interfacing. Jesus, these are all bad. Heard about the band OO.
Like the rest of
Seriously?
you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
72% and failed handlebar? I don't know. Maybe? I don't think that's it. Doesn't seem familiar, the name. The name you just said does not seem familiar to me. I have 6 encyclopedia and it failed. Of course I'm failing these. I'm not gonna even bother. This is bullshit, bro. Bullshit. Well, at least I know how I look. I'm no longer a monster. Only a serial rapist. But not a monster. Could be worse. Failing is good, it leads to growth, and growth leads to fun. Wait, what kind of growth that leads to fun are we talking about here? What kind of growth leads to fun are we talking about here? I require answers. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think I can use the tools to get this guy down.
There he still is, looking right
Let's
through
go of your
you
nose without throwing
with
up.
his white
No,
eyes.
that's not what I'm trying to do.
He's about to blow!
How can I cut this thing?
There he still is.
There, he still is. I can't climb up here, right? Doesn't work that way. There has to be some kind of way for me to take down this pure sod. I can't figure out how, though. I think maybe from the other side of the tree. Is he okay? What was his name?
Does
Kuno,
care?
yeah, Kuno. Fuck, does Kuno care? Talk to Konoese.
Kuno does...
I am so lost on what to do next. Do you think we can use the pry bar for this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material eaten.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, Kite! Hello, hello,
Inconspicuous
motherfucker!
pile.
How are you? How can you use tools?
An
Inconspicuous. How can you use tools? I have the tool in my hand. Hola, VIP Kite. Yes, yes, her name is VIP Kite. My bad. How could I be so foolish? Hola, hola, señorita. Do I have a point? No, I don't. Can't believe I failed encyclopedia on 6. That's bullshit. Actually bullshit. Unfair. Yeah, if you hold it in your hand, it can be used. You should have the prompt. Ah, okay. So if I don't have the prompt, then that means it can't be used. But I do need to hold it in my hand. Okay. So this didn't work because there is no prompt. I don't know. I think I'm good. What about you? You think you're good? What does that even mean? What does I think I'm good mean? This is the place with the password, right? The password. Enormous bulls worthy of a real man. Okay, game. So these guys want me to get their ball from underneath. No idea how to do that. And I remember we went to the... what was it here? The pawn shop? Yeah, pawn shop. Where we found our gun and the lady came to buy the gun.
A
What do you think will happen if I try to...
Pull the lever all the way up until until the metal clicks against, nothing happens.
Did I? Feels like a bad
The
idea to
spring
push it
brings-
harder.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on?
Yeah, I think it would be a bad idea to push the lever even further. I can't use the ladder. No, I can't. I'm at a loss for words on what to do next. Find out who is the Union box. Garth has told you some unruly Union men gather in the mess hall of the whirling rags are not today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Okay. Close the water lock on Wednesday. We know about that. Find booze and drink it. Call your station's ladderist. We tried to do that. Well, I found out I have low blood pressure, so I take medicine for that, and I have an ear infection. So yay, good thing I'm on leave from work for a few days. Jesus, get well soon, Vappy Kite. That sucks. What happened? You're still young. Not supposed to be dying just yet. Wait till you're in your 30s, then you can actually start, you know, enjoying the pleasures of death. Of growing old. Traffic hooligan. Replace the bull. Do you think the supermarket would have a bull for me? You think the supermarket might have a bull for me? Excuse me, ma'am. Do you sell any bulls? I'm getting old, not by a year, but by a minute.
Questions again?
Jesus.
Because I don't really know. A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what for it does.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate
Adolescent
skepticism.
skepticism.
Fine. For it doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay, can I access the back room? Apparently not.
You
Drink
see several
water.
packaged
Become.
How's the pet setting? Pet setting is good. You know, usual.
The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan.
Thank you for the 100 as well, right? You know, you get some, you lose some. It is what it is. It is what it is. You have a dog or a kitty? I have both. I have both. Wait, I don't think I ever saw this. Show, please. I can't. I'm sorry, because they're not here right now. They're not with me at the moment. I'm already stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy, grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
The windows are clear.
You already saw
They've been
the
recently
dog,
washed.
I think, on one of
You
the
can
streams.
see
He's still here.
a lorryman's cabin
He's been
with
here for like
personal belongings,
8
stickers,
days. 8 days.
insignia.
Yeah, you saw the dog already. He's been here for the last 8 days. The black one, the black French bulldog, Rox. And the cat, you've seen him before from an earlier stream, like way earlier. The windows are clear. They're not washed. We can see lorryman's camera, person belonging, stickers, media. What kind of stickers, insignia?
The driver has a
Hey,
daunting
Tem
stash
Suits, 1, 2, 3, thank you for the follow.
of peculiar paraphernalia.
Appreciate it.
Tamsuts
Welcome in.
123
Proclamations
just
about honor,
followed.
strength,
Welcome,
and
friend
purity
Smile.
are glued to
Don't be
various
shy.
panels.
Introduce yourself. How's it going? How's your Friday?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man.
Thank you for the
title
follow.
reads,
Tam says
Man
1, 2,
from
3.
Yamdal in the lost city of the pygmies.
Man from him. Back to the man from him. Okay, I'm going to go. We have the ceremony to orders, lots of work. Alright, take care. Kite.
This is
Thank you for stopping by.
likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Oh, that's by a big guy over here, right? Work, work, work.
Right to work.
I know, right to work, sorry.
To work.
Wait, do you think actually it's the big guy as a measurehead? Love you all. Love you too, Kite. Take care. think it's actually Measurehead that he's talking about. Kitsuragi.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
The music. I can always feel like I can vibe to it. Especially with his voice. Especially with his voice. Like, I know this is a racist piece of shit, but you can't deny you can't deny that the voice slash music combo are on point. I just want to hear him talk.
I think this.
No.
That will be the
They're always.
Race is reality.
Hit me with the wisdom. Hit me
No,
with that wisdom,
Igor.
please.
White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs
Enigma.
much deeper than that.
I need you to talk to me more. Keep talking to me, please.
Mr. Clare is
Please
a
keep
man
talking
of
to me.
vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
Uh-huh.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline.
Discipline.
Petulant individualism has only contributed to
Discipline.
your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Alright, dude. Enough of
He
this.
looks toward the harbor, motionless. The tattoo.
If only I played like a brute. Should have played a brute, you know? Should have played a brute. To actually conceptualize. How weird this guy is. So, what do we want to do next? That's the true question here. Inspect the victim's body. Am I the worst cop in existence or what? It's been what, like almost a day, and I still haven't gotten the body down from up, you know? Yeah. I am ashamed of my police work. Not gonna lie. What do we want to do next? Pay for the damage. I can't do that. Track down your badge. We're on it. Who put the clothes in the trash? Who made the call reporting the crime? The confusion of the highest order. 1 second. Can you go up the steps next to the measurehead? Next to the measurehead? You mean these steps? Off the left. Off the left? There's some dude sitting on the rail who I think gave you some real. Ah, you meant this guy over there. This guy. There was this door, but I don't know how to open it. You mean this guy? This guy gave me some reals.
Hold on, wandering man.
Manana. Manana. Ah, okay, that door is what I was thinking of. Nah, I think there's some kind of way to activate that door, but I'm not sure how. You can go through that door to be good, but I don't know how. But same. Same. Might require defeating Measurehead. Might indeed. Kitsuragi, do you have any idea what to do next?
Yes. Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation.
You're wearing
what do you want to
sunglasses.
know?
Or glasses, sorry. You don't look like other people around. What the hell is wrong with me? Tell me a secret about yourself. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
you know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with like your
I
brain?
have no idea what you're talking about.
Actually, that's very common, isn't it?
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary. The
Conceptualization.
lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material
Sure.
and extrinsic.
Sure thing, Jan. Internal monologue and all that. Yeah,
But
that's what I'm
this
saying.
isn't an old school case.
Tap the side of your head. So how do you know, think? So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything? I mean, not the way you do it in this game, but yeah, it's normal. Yeah, true. Not exactly. The way you do it in this game is borderline mental illness.
So what? That makes you the new school? God spare us. For
Yep,
real
it's
detective
very
work,
abusive.
Nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook, and we all have our different mediums.
No.
Wow, that's rude. Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they
Oh!
refuse the order.
Mutiny?
Something is paralyzing them.
Mutiny in my own body?
You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like
What
you're
do those
knocked
eyebrows be doing?
down.
Something the matter, detective?
Yep.
What's going on? It's like you're
Legendary? A legendary dice roll? Okay. Give up.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Wait. What was that? Rigorous self-critique. I unlocked something in the rigorous self-critique? -1 authority. Embarrassment to the party. Breakthrough imminent. Breakthrough imminent? Remaining 3 hours and 29 minutes. Some kind of superstar. Why am I getting minus stuff on these? Feels like shouldn't be the case. Am I wrong?
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge
Another
to
legendary
take
roll?
down for
What the
this,
hell is wrong with this?
But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I guess you don't need glasses.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Good.
Because for some
Let's
reason,
change the subject.
the dice rolls with this guy are insane.
Rigorous self-critique.
Finally finish one of these, huh?
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes
What?
against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy.
When did he do
are
these?
real deeds, Harry. Imagine
Harry?
from the darkness of your past. You
That's
tried
my name.
shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis,
Oh, shit.
crippling him for life.
Oh,
And
shit.
above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience.
This
of
guy
your
was loved by his friends
you
and
drowned
family, and he
in
still ended up a
neurotoxin.
drunkard.
You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die.
Or overcome it.
Overcome it.
I don't accept. Intelligence side red check failures heal +1. What's this? FYS. And then motif, I think. Red check failures heal +1 health. Learning cap for pain threshold raised to 6. Okay. Internalize. -2 logic. Some kind of superstar. You have enough skill points available. You can forget something? Okay. Interesting. I still don't exactly understand this concept, the whole thought cabinet. How it's affecting the game and everything.
A star's Riker One of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie. Not many people outside of Grad. And Revachol West, too, it appears.
Estashraiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another
This
one
guy?
repainted after what happened last time.
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue. The colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His
Zemsk.
banners were famously zephyr and white. The colors of the stars Raiko.
Let me guess what happened last time. Came blue and white at the cost of Zimsk. Murder happened.
That's, well, yes.
Yes,
exactly,
exactly it, more or less.
Except
Except
it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires.
wow.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The James community protested the trial, flying the colors. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction. 4,395.
Okay.
The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
I corrected you came, but only 4,000. Wait, I should correct him. He's gonna get pissed.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
Thank you.
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
Lieutenant shakes his head. I don't think he wants to protect these people.
4 years for murder in reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence.
8 years for being sorry? Well, that's a bargain. That's a bargain, baby.
I tried to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like these before actually examining the body, but my initial guess is the two are unrelated. Yes, detective?
Baby blue, brown, and black. I think I'm with the baby blue.
You sure you're not James?
Sure you're not James.
Yes, you're sure you're not. Or if you are, it's only in that Revacholian way. 4 to 5% maximum.
Didn't expect to get a DNA test. A DNA analysis. Inspecting a car. Is there anything down here, perhaps? Nope. Sorry. I think this is the multitude of this area. It's closed off after this. Maybe we should sleep. Maybe we should consider, like, you know, recapping the day, like they told us to do with the Kitsuragi. Because it doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to advance anymore for now.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime.
Nothing. This guy was a shop salesman, right? Or was he not?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo.
Ah, no, he's the guy, the truck driver that's stuck here, yeah. He's a truck driver that's stuck here. Did we actually manage to do anything inside? Inside the library book? Where there's the ghost,
Inside,
supposedly?
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
We did connect to Sylvie, we did connect to...
It will take just a moment.
Her voices fade out into...
Gottlieb, what do you want?
Gottlieb.
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I mean, bad way, Doc, real bad way.
Oh, it's you.
You think I've had a heart attack? I've lost my memory, all of it. Isn't there anything you could do for me?
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Yes.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life. What? You want me to do blood work for you again?
What's blood work exactly?
Just how bad things really are. A across the board?
Yes, yes.
You want another
I
rundown
want
of
the
everything
truth,
collapsing
yeah.
inside your body? You want the real, honest-to-God truth?
Yes.
Stop drinking, eat magnesium.
And vitamin D. Our station is not
Our station is
environmental.
not our
You don't.
retirement.
You can't. I
We
thought
don't
about
have
it, by
the
the way.
funds to
You
deal
can't
with
handle the
rock
truth.
stars
God damn it.
past their prime. And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic.
I
In
have
fact,
got roasted.
I've
Some
got
idiot has glued his eyelids shut with
Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
Mac Thorson, not to be confused with Mike Tyson.
It's not fucking cryo-actylate.
Actual latte.
It's super glue, Doc.
Cyanoacrylate is superglue.
Uh-huh.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
Okay.
There is no surprise.
Can you at least help me?
Only careless superiority.
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new
A
life
whole
now.
new life, a whole new brand new life ahead of you.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
I feel like he does believe
Yes,
me.
there's
He
no
doesn't
end
care.
to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me.
Good fortune. You mean good fortune, right? You're basking in the floodlight of my glory.
Who? You are? You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to do.
No one wants to tell me who I am. This is such a sad thing.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Fellatio, and you're listening to
Fellatio.
Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
Right
Nice.
away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he
He's
says,
not happy about that, is he?
Someone must have been messing with the radio.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
That's definitely
picked up
not
a
you,
random
huh?
frequency. You wanted the prime line, right? Oh, is that what it was called?
It's saying how to exercise the rights. You don't want to get into this, no problem.
Nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's
Hey there.
focus on the important thing.
What's there to be ashamed of?
This is Precinct
Seems like a
57.
perfectly good
Can I
radio
connect you
station.
to someone? 57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Well, at least we did the mission with calling Lazarus. Karaoke. What can I do? Can I get more encyclopedia, perhaps? What was I trying to do with the encyclopedia knowledge? I think I was trying to look at the mirror. Was it? Yeah. I was looking in the mirror. And I wonder what's a good thing to get. Logic is 2 for some reason. I think I have something affecting it, right? Bonus from thoughts, -2. Is there a way to stop thoughts? Wait, there was a way, right? You have to use a skill point to forget a thought, but... So you get the -2 to logic. However, or was it another thing that's giving me the -2? Ah, it's some kind of superstar. That's what's giving me the minus. The remaining is 52 minutes. I think it's gonna be lost for all eternity. Yeah, I don't think I have the time to learn this. I need to figure out what I want to get anyways. Reaction speed. Perception. Authority seems nice because god damn it, Kitsuragi was bullying me, huh? Kitsuragi was bullying me. I'm keeping authority. Respect my authority. So what's next? What's next on our journal? I think I should give her a pen back. I'm not gonna sell it. It's not worth that much anyways. How much was it worth? 3.2. Not worth that much. I can pick up more money. I can pick up. Did Bob order the code red? No. Did I?
Hello again, sweetie. I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket. Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
Nice. That's 10 experience points for 3.2. Yeah, reals. It's worth it.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Now, what else, sweetie?
Can I have that pin back? I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. Can I have the pin back? It's the right thing to do. I am not ashamed of my decision. Who are these guys? Oh, it's getting crowded in here, huh? It's all about the money, you know. You gotta spend money to make money, you know. Who is this guy? I think maybe I can open this door.
See a heavy steel door.
No. What the fuck? What do I have in my hand? They're useless. I wonder if you've managed to fail every story relevant perception check. Have I? Have I though? I don't feel like I did. I don't feel like I did. Might be mistaken. I don't feel like I did. Yeah, there was a door here, that's correct.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. Only an echo. No one is there.
I can't break this shit. It's my pain threshold. 2. Lame. Do books actually do anything? Well, I'll tell you, the 2 ways I know to advance. One is measure it. Well, yeah, I know about that. The other is that covered door near the hanging body. But like, I can't open that door for some reason. And if I try to go with Measurehead, for some reason Kitsuragi gets pissed if I'm just even pretending to adhere to his fucking rhetoric. His stupid rhetoric. Exactly, I wonder if it's because you failed the check. Did I? Ah, yeah, you meant that other check from before. But do you think it's possible that you can just get stuck in this game? Magnesium. Oh, there's someone here. The room they were in is much bigger than this loop.
A striking woman leans against the cabinet.
Thought that was a guy. Most checks you can do redo once you level up anyway. Wait, I thought you can do them once you level up that skill point in specific.
Is tied around her throat.
I'll check again.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
Loving her British accent.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You
Oh,
gentlemen
yes.
must be from the RCM.
Joyce L, what does the L stand for?
Leighton, my maiden name.
Well, obviously what the L stands for is loser.
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia, the police.
RCM.
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Uh-huh.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk?
Yes.
She hasn't actually said it to every drunk in town. It was spoken in jest.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold. Well, she looks like a zombie.
There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in
Can you
this
take care
matter,
of
I will.
Measurehead, please?
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from a
very unusual
medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Obviously.
He's trying to signal something. He
Obviously.
wants you to play up your condition.
How interesting. I wish you a swift
He
recovery.
wants me to play up my
In the
vision.
meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation
You're
of
on
the
a
Wild
boat.
Pines group. What we do. I'm
Great
afraid
observation,
I don't
Sherlock.
speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain. Saint-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
Why, thank you.
She does not register the real meaning of the remark.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20
Can you spare 120 real for a struggling police officer with debt? Numbers like that mean nothing to me. The money I owe is so much less than that. Yeah, exactly.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility. They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor.
Why does she look like a zombie?
Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
That doesn't answer the question. And Bulgy did say about starting with through trade, actually.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that. You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
The company is nothing without them all.
We built this district.
Employ critical theory 9 times. Nice achievement there. Biggest communism builder.
There it is. She owns up to it.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions, the plazas Meteor and Mosaic, even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP. Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution.
That's another matter.
But that's another matter.
To make sure the Pines can fulfill their
I'm here to make
responsibilities to
sure
the
the
place
Pines
they
can
built.
fulfill their responsibilities to the place.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
I will slay it. He said he wants me to play my illness, right? So that's a very good way to play my illness.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike. I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Okay.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
You mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
Wait, his name is Jean-Luc?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress
That's progress.
I'd hoped for
We
when I
learned his
first
name.
arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago.
Back, folks.
Yes,
Welcome back to
in the middle of
Nutra.
February. The bay was still partially frozen then.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began.
It's getting darker in the game.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Okay.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2
They're a
prior
union, of
strikes.
course this is not the
Both
first time.
times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more...
Aggressive.
I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
Ludicrous?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
Stick it up. He's...
Fuck off, midget.
Oh,
Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posture.
Mm-hmm.
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again?
Oh, yes.
Every worker, a member of the board.
That sounds crazy. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like you have no idea about business. I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
That does not sound like a good idea.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
An opening gambit, surely.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit. Yeah, like they could start off big to go down to their actual demand. The king is dead, long live the workers.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start, so I hoped. But this type of opening is usually followed by a more reasonable offer.
Everyone just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. Right to work.
Over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags, a disastrous
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates.
Boyar?
The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work.
Ah, Manana.
I think he said it was, call me Mañana.
Mañana.
This checks out.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Yep.
If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it
Not
with
right
you.
now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later
Tell me
occasion.
about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers
Good man.
first.
She's being sarcastic.
Wow,
Don't
really?
take her performance literally.
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Wow.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Yes, Edgar looks
There's two of them.
exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
I see.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfect.
How are the Union allowing these to take
20
over?
years ago, anyway.
If they're so
Must
corrupt.
not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly
You gotta do
honest,
what you gotta
officer.
do.
The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask?
Okay,
I'm a
Dr.
curious
President,
and
seriously,
talkative
why
person,
would you say that the
Would you say
Bavarians
the Débardeurs Union
an
is...
effective advocate for the rights of local working men, a giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol, basically a socialist mob. Prefer not to have an opinion on these things.
Of course, officer. I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Just disappeared like that?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help? Quite a few things,
What do you
I'm
know about the
afraid.
lynching? That's the whole reason we're here. She knows quite a few things,
The
okay.
information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
That's gonna be a bit complicated.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, detective?
Remember when my partner told you I recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to that.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible after a night of heavy drinking and I lost all of my memory. I lost all memory of my life and the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world is silly, nothing. Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
He wants me to say everything, huh?
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia.
Yes. You don't need
I
to
don't
know the
even
reason
how
why.
to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said,
that's good.
His technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the
Allegedly.
Of course, I
Allegedly.
sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Okay, now we need to find the badge. Sorry, I moved my camera because, you know, it's in a bad place.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Let's try.
She's a negotiator.
Whoa,
Just
11!
float a
Almost
favor
perfect,
at
6-6.
her. Insinuate.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Damn.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones.
That Kuno is definitely a big-time drug dealer, user.
Or
Big time.
you can recover your badge. Though, if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Okay. Let's talk in front of her. That seems like a private.
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Is it really that hard to find?
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months. No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her.
Okay.
We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
You got yourself a deal.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats here, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Okay, you.
The neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the 4th largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
Okay, if you want to get technical, the point is we're all
A
on
crooked
islands
smile.
here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another. I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the island.
It's like a fancy machine.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich. Before you do, it will be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on
because
this
I'm gonna
boat
piss her off.
of hers.
The boat? No. It is called
Cordulate.
Cordulate 19,
Late.
because that's the type of sloop it is. It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be
Pleasure
rated for
craft.
Category 1 racing. Though my sloop, I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Down with the
I'm enjoying this
bourgeoisie.
part of the
That's what I'm
interview.
trying to do.
It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Is he being sarcastic?
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
You have a license for that boat.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified
license.
pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Okay. Let me just check where I finished. Some kind of superstar. We finished some kind of superstar. We can have the breakthrough now. We need to finish the conversation though first.
Oh my, the E word.
E
You
word.
mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
What was this? Presicumunado. That's wartime, baby.
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator.
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A? 33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said,
58%.
plenty of people drive boats, of all social strata.
What's this failure, bro? Well, I would let you know I'm still lurking here. Thank you, Shlido.
She takes a sip.
Okay. Of course,
Nothing happens for quite a while.
as they do.
The thoughts happen inside his brain.
Have your hand next to your head. It will help.
It doesn't.
It will help. Come on.
My, it's as if there's a tiny spinner on the side of his head and he's reeling thoughts out.
Yes, yes. I can do this.
Except he isn't.
A thought is going to come out of my head into my mouth and I will say it.
Of course.
Keep doing it.
Lieutenant, I truly don't understand what is happening here.
That's on me.
I told you his methods are unconventional.
What were we talking about anyway?
It was quite a while ago, but I think, yes, we were discussing my fast, large, and good. This reality.
Yes, reality is your side case, an experimental side case.
How truly curious.
Philosopher detective, yes.
Are they now?
A deep synthesis. I'll assist you however I can then. Go ahead. Ask.
All right, we're in. I know these
Faire le
all
corps.
look good, but begin with the first, okay?
I know these all look good, but begin with the first.
We're in Martinez.
Baby. Baby.
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd.
Wow.
It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed. Aren't we all?
She refers to your corresponding ages.
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour. North of the
Jamrock.
881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year. I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before.
I'm enjoying the conversation
as
with
a
Joyce.
teenager. Not a lot has
It feels like a
changed.
war of the minds. She's the anti-synthesis to Measurehead.
Terminal, fishing
Measurehead is a
boats,
brute,
reeds.
a racist brute, and she's a
As
very
I told you,
shrewd
Martinez
negotiator.
used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets. It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean. Yes, we're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water.
The Insulindic.
Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues.
Les immensities, the blue immensities, yeah.
Vast, lukewarm, and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
Didn't she just say it's Revachol?
Caillou,
No.
as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her and to humanity at large.
It does seem that way.
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city. The great kind.
A great time.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
History detective. They built this city to resolve.
They. Who's they?
Our part in it, at least. Our centuries. The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed. In the DeLorean century, 380 years ago, they say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts.
Yeah, it's very obvious from Measurehead's conversation.
Stuff of men. We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island, able to sustain up to
200 million people in the middle of the
in the
Insulindic
middle
Ocean.
of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's
He
where
who
the money is.
controls this island controls the trade.
Oh, we're quite a way off. About 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the Bank of the World building. The bottom floors are Insiacom, coalition government in Cylindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition. Only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
We are where we are.
Jamais
I have no
vu.
truer answer
Never
to give,
seen.
unfortunately.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
Did we finish the other one? No, we're on our way to finishing it. Need to finish these two as well.
This has been informative. Thank you, man. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask.
About even more fundamental aspects of reality.
Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Monsieur will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that...
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
Oh, of course not. You are already diligent for getting this far, and diligent boys remember...
Diligent boys remember where they left off.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
He doesn't want me to continue this. What are you?
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy. Look at that lady. Take a gander.
What lustrous hair.
A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints
Oh,
of gray,
natural.
she's
Oh, natural.
elected to keep it. Oh, natural. Shaped into a permanent wave.
40 style.
Positively statuesque. While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own
Called me an
laces.
ape.
Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead.
You're under
Your
feels
underwear You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person
ashamed,
for
not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to take this leech for some dough. Wow, racist. This is the feminist arc that you mentioned, huh? As I should be for even considering it. This is a woman and I'm a man.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate
Heard
to
of
ask.
billions with only socioeconomics. You know what? I need money.
I am sorry.
Bro, how?
It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does is surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one, not the first three.
I am the scum of the earth.
Apes speak.
My, why'd you say that?
I'm gunk.
That's garbage. You're a police officer.
I'm the stuff people have under their fingernails. Let's talk about something else, please.
Of course.
Bro, I failed. I'm failing 72 and 75%. This is literally a throwback to Baldur's Gate now.
Of
at
course,
this point.
detect.
At this point, we are literally going back to Baldur's Gate.
Some kind of superstar.
Some reason they say what's going on here. That's the game, bro.
No one wants this.
There's even feminism as well.
Violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls.
What the fuck?
It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day.
20 cases of beer?
In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists.
Ah, yeah.
Or prime ministers.
Of course, of course.
Or prophets. And you're the first one.
Of course. -1 logic, price of self-delusion. Learning cap for visual character raised to 6. Learning cap for resistance raised to 6. Learning cap for electric chemistry raised to 6. Learning cap for composure raised to 6. This is actually not good. Wait, there's a certain amount where you can unlock before you can't unlock anymore. Do you have advanced race theory? Do I have advanced race theory? I mean here? No, I don't think so. Because I didn't pursue it with what's his name? Measurehead. I didn't pursue it with Measurehead because Kitsuragi was judging me. Kitsuragi was judging me if I tried to pursue it. Even if I told him I'm just going along with it, he judged me hard for it. Anyways, I want to remove this. I don't want it. I don't want it.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran.
Anyways, I'll try to do that door you told me about.
Union's blessing.
I'll try to do that door you told me about.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL.
Walter White is here.
Psychedelics.
It would seem.
Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients. For a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I going to need bulk cuts?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers.
Vulnerable in
well
transit.
Beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about.
Like that guy we saw.
Might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way. But one step ahead of the Union in another.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers. No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries.
Looking to the sea.
However,
they refused.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kitsuragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand. How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
Damn, I didn't know that they did that to the local businesses.
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you. The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant. Yes?
We accept this case as he said, but we won't share the details.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide
Yeah, it's gonna come
open.
to nothing.
I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Can't believe I failed the 72% roll. Hey man, I gotta go. Some family stuff going on. See you around. Alright, brother. Take care. Thank you for stopping by, Linktra. Appreciate you being here, man. Josh's info on the lynching. There's something she wants to tell you. You just have to present her with her badge to hear it, or perhaps if you did a favor. Okay. How do I find this badge? Where could this badge be?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance
Later,
to the
Linktra.
apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
I have everything in my
Door
hand and
rattles
nothing to
again.
open the doors with.
This time, you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door.
Babushka, please open.
More strangers inside. The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. I won't be responsible.
I'm not a
any
stranger.
more strangers getting in. Go check
I am
the
the
back yard
police.
door. Maybe someone there will.
Wait, back door?
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply.
She's already gone, bro.
Just faint, sweeping sounds.
She's already gone. But wait, there's a back door. Allegedly. There's a guy up there that she spilled the paint.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de
Whoa, whoa,
Esperance.
whoa, whoa.
You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull.
Cindy the
What
fucking
else do you
Skull.
wanna know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Good question. Yeah, when were you last
Had
tested?
a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters.
Kinda like Man of
Kinda
War.
like a man of war.
The lieutenant is desperately searching.
She's
for
looking at the
another
ship, isn't she?
handkerchief.
Yeah.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two
Bit of both.
is more present in her girl. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her.
Oh, done.
Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world. Pig's not half as dumb as he looks. Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Sure.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a
Graffitio.
blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not
It's
even
almost
the
nighttime, by the way.
occasional trash
You
can
can,
fire to
sleep.
break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation. Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come.
She means the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm,
She's
informative
talking in a calm, informative
You
manner, actually.
weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Watch your back,
Fucko.
ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Uh-huh. What's this? Signal blue naval coat. +1 suggestion, -1 half-light. Okay. Where's this back door that they speak of?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Even with the +4, it's still so low. Even with the +4, it's still so low. Anyways, you said I can get one every level up. I think we're gonna level up soon. Ish.
Just an ordinary wall. You have no clue.
Oh, look, surprise.
It's just a wall.
Surprise, surprise.
So many walls.
So many walls indeed. Wait, there's a guy over here. Oh no, that's Kuno's Dick Rider.
Me again, trying to snuff me out.
Yep. The hell was that? This was one of the doors we saw. Maybe I can pry it open. Still nothing. No matter what I do, I'm not getting prompts for anything. And this is the door next to Measurehead. The smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. I want to talk to him, but there's no way to get up there. Besides maybe going around through here, but we don't know how to go around through there. Maybe I can open the thing like they said. Wait, do I still have those in my hand? Yes, I do. Anyways, the end is approaching, end of the day. The game is kind of nice at night though. The nighttime of the city is pretty cool. Let's try my luck once more with that thing.
The tracks
oh wait,
are
what's
as they
this?
have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps.
What's this over here? Is this the roof? How do you get up there? Kuno. Alright.
An inconspicuous pile
Nope, still
of
locked.
the roofing
See, I need to
material
get a point into perception. I need to put a point into perception to actually unlock it. Yeah, I'm not sure if you have to level up the exact skill or not. I think you do. I did the bad thing with the wall now. I did a bad thing with the wall. Jeez. Let me talk to the dock worker just in case anyways. Because I do have that quest.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. Man. Me and Narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man? Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
No.
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law
induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely to commit.
The person would have otherwise.
I know what entrapment is, but thank you for explaining.
Usually through some trickery, persuasion, or fraud.
Then what's your deal here?
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Maybe it's that old woman.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Sire. Maybe it's that old woman hanging about in the corner. At least I believe it was a woman, yes.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you? Never mind. I remember now. I'm still
The
stuck
50
in
shares
the
with
traffic
can't
jam
wait to buy
in
about
the
the 50s.
50s. Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to
With
send
the
you
aero
a
picture.
picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
It's all my fault, huh?
Someone was. This is Gabriel Buendero.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He's a handsome man. Really.
He was the biggest star of his day.
The biggest?
Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen.
Okay.
And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful.
How do you have someone else's memories?
That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know?
All of this.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring.
She seems like she's taking those drugs that the other Joyce was talking about.
The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden. While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petro-state, a constitutional monarchy, and as of recently,
I'm not surprised that
an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
I'm not surprised that Mesk, the place called Mesk, is a constitutional monarchy with a petro state. I wonder who they're trying to reference with that one.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
I want to smell your feet.
I'm starting to think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are no Gabriel.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a...
I'm not gonna say that.
Moreover, the boots were size 37.
No, we wanted size 40 something, right?
There are too many discrepancies in all this. Another discrepancy, although not boot related, is the coronation of His Innocence, Franco Negro, which happened 500 years
Wait, what do you mean it was the coronation of Franco? I'm not gonna say that.
It was. And then it was no more. And I was no longer holding my father's hand. He was no longer descending the stairs in Ryle. The crowd had gone silent. Perhaps it was
How does she
another
even have a
Harife
memory
who
of this?
came and wake me up, looking at my boots, asking questions. Or perhaps it was one of the others in this carnival. I don't remember.
As she says carnival, she gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machine.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals. What do I need drugs for, Lowman?
Clearly for
What I
your
see,
state.
What I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare. If you don't know,
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
why would I want to do that?
Idoless.
Loman, what in the name of God are you talking about? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grad on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grad, Loman? No, Loman. Diamonds. Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
Manana?
Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Diamonds are good for you, Loman. You should try them sometime.
Diamonds are good for me?
Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras.
Diamonds are useless.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the features of this world.
Jamboree.
It's a good palate cleanser. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will.
To the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yeah, I agree.
Diamonds? Of course not.
Yeah, you told us
But
this is a long
wouldn't it
time.
be marvelous if whatever stupid things they
Oh.
put in the lorry, I imagine.
She'd want to.
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Then it's contraband, Loman. What?
Wouldn't you get
Do
in
you want to take an old woman in?
problems? Yes.
Be my guest. Lock me away like bad hand Hermenegildo.
Bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad hand strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Seems that way.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her...
So he doesn't think she's a...
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spend... Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around.
But one of the best.
Routes no one else will. Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral, U41A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly. Irmao, I already am dust. Yes.
Have a good day. Have a good day, man. Is the revolution still going? Yep, it's still going.
Right to work.
I don't think he'd be the drug guy, but maybe Mananya knows a thing or two.
What are wondering, man? How can I help you?
Wait, he's not the skinny guy that we was talking about? Who could it be then, if it's not Mananya? There's also the other guy over here, but he's not the skinny guy. And he was just
something odd. You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Been admiring the stompers, right? For sure, I can demonstrate them.
Thank you for the lurk.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of threads with no immediately discernible pattern.
It's Revachol. Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny. You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
Technically, you're stomping on Revachol every step you take.
Yep.
I know you people don't understand poetry.
You people.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Of course. Takes a long
You
drag
know
on his
where that
cigarette.
shit comes from? Sarah Miridza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's
Racial economic sabotage.
Racial economic sabotage.
Perhaps it's good to agree to get him talking.
Hold on, but they make Al Ghul in Ilmara too. I was told they do.
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. Damn, it didn't work. You should have signaled you're a nationalist.
I don't know shit. If I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night.
Kips.
If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country.
We're having a good debate
We're
about
having a
genetic with
good
the wooden
debate
bag.
about
When some cat
genetics
boy smashed his
and
lock,
wheeling in rags.
took damn near
Some
everything, lost
kid
his fucking
boys
job over it.
Smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty, is what it is. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs.
Wait, was that the guy? I think I know what
There's
he's
a
talking about.
Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind
Yeah,
of
that's the guy he's talking
businessman.
about.
Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole. Just follow the smell. It
Wow.
smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Yes, yes. Where?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sea Lang's usually
Yeah,
a
the
little
canal, you
bit
can't
south
understand
of
just
here.
watch yourself.
His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. One.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself had.
Guess so.
Yep. So these things advance even if you're not doing them directly, huh? I don't exactly remember where he was though. I think he was here. Yeah, here he is.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods.
Almost
When he
removed my
realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
My bad.
The name Sealang is embroidered over his breastplate.
Didn't we talk to this guy?
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here. Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And
You
one
are
more
cool?
thing, you're very cool. Bang, 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 bang. Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
You got style. You got
Can talk to
personal
Kitsuragi now.
style. You know what you like. You like premium menswear.
Uh-huh.
Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Persuade him to give you some money.
Start with a
Why
little
not?
compliment, then work your way up from there.
Oh, okay. But what? An investment? What kind of investment?
A highly experimental human being. My risk reward ratio is insane. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in a good relation with the RCM.
Fair point. You can't have a successful business without a loyal customer base. How
1
much is
million
your
real.
investment?
10 real.
10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment.
Okay.
You got it, my man.
He takes a 10 note from another patch. Where are you from, Siding?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the
All
past?
the business.
I'm all business now.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola. Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
That's right, officer. But it's a bad scene for business there. Too many regulations. Extremely bad for an independent local entrepreneur. Hey, why not support this local entrepreneur?
Pair of sexy
You can
pants or
start
cool
by buying a
sunglasses,
pair
maybe
of
some
sexy
macaroni.
pants. Or cool drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case,
Excellent.
drugs are excellent.
Tasty, tasty
What?
drugs.
Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm looking for a lorry driver who's drugs at the harbor. I actually don't like. I'm super into drugs.
Very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs.
Exactly.
Sadly,
Like
I don't
Dick
have
Mullen.
any drugs on sale. Or at my home. Or on my person.
He smiles.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't
Yeah, I
know
don't believe
about
this guy.
that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right?
Yep.
I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than
He's
he
a
does.
hater.
He's a...
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
He stops to think.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too.
A little.
But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
My boutique. So you forgot to tell me.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing up. Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that
And
I don't buy
what
it.
crowd is that?
crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd.
It was that
It was
crowd.
that crowd.
Okay, if you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've...
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15
If you want to
years
get into this mess, raise
working
your
my way up.
voice. You have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver.
Mhm.
You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
I don't think it's the old woman, no.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her.
It could be. She was strange.
It could be.
He's not ruling her out.
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
I really want us to be cool now.
I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
North as in this way.
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos. All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
He wants to buy. He wants me to buy some shit from him after taking 10 reals off of him. Okay, long way home. What's up?
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental
There.
store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined
Matchbox,
with
wow.
pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here?
It's such a
And where's
graphic
the
image, by
deal?
the way.
You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1 psi. So I can't internalize any more memories or whatever thoughts, let's say, unless I remove old ones. I didn't know that you have to. I wanted to remove this. But I have to pay skill points to forget it. That feels weird. I want to do this. So first, I need to talk to Kitsuragi.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year. You should take care of that, then. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out.
Okay. 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 Do I want to call tonight though, right now? I feel like the night is still young. 10:15 feels... Oh, he's gone. The guy is gone. Is it because it's late? Is it maybe because it's late? I mean, she's the only lady driver that we met. Lorry driver. Is everyone gone? Yeah, everyone's gone. Except Measurehead, of course. Of course, Measurehead still being a dumbass. And this lady right here, maybe she's the one? I don't think so.
I can't believe it's snowing. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Say it and you're still here.
I'm a nighthawk. What can I say?
Odd. There's a little meanness in that smile.
Interesting. Do you think, what's his name, Kuno is gone as well? Does Kuno sleep, or does he just spend his days throwing rocks at corpses? Like the tab, I go cook. Thank you for the tab. Enjoy your food.
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it? You're testing Kuno.
Get lost!
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about the...
They say by yourself as the veil. Yes, yes, some shit games left behind. Were those games suddenly raise your eyes left-handed?
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what handed gimps they wear.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
The fucking well! The fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question.
Bro, are you normal?
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
Roofing material in front of the shack.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Oh?
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done, and don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig. Fuck does Kuno care about your hunch? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno
doesn't fucking care. The shack? Which was the shack? Is it this or this? Talked about the material in the shack. Oh, this is the roofing material actually. But the fuck I can do about the shack? I don't know how to open it. That's the problem.
Inconspicuous pile.
Oh!
Because there's a secret
But
door
open!
hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
It's open. Pull it on the
There
side.
it is. You see a shabby little door.
It worked. There you go. Perfect. Perhaps not too soon to end the night.
What is this then? A tool shed?
Perhaps it's not too soon to end the night after all. We'll sleep at midnight. Pig. If you have a magnesium supplement, which is what I can use to increase my morale. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Cautious, get out of the way or get fucked up. What's this? Money. Seems like Kuno's throne. Wait, can I actually go up there? Yeah. But before we go up there, what's with this material that they mentioned? Oh no, this is the way you go up there. My bad. Finally some progress, Jesus. Postcard, Grand Couronne 37. Okay. Let's keep the ruins together. Wait, do you think I can somehow... No, I can't. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Well, whoop-de-doo. You think we can get onto this roof over here? Nose fat plus 1 health. Nice. I mean, yeah, logically we should be able to get on the roof. Nice. Nice. And I think you can open the door from here. No, that's it. There's no way, that's it. Ain't no way, bro. Come on, you can jump down from there. Come on. Nope. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia.
Oh, maybe I have the badge in it.
Of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
The wind is aggressive up here.
Maybe I left the badge in it.
The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here. What are we doing?
Investigating.
We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They are bound to have information for us. I thought that was our intention. Or it could be that we are just exploring.
I can't do that.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
I think you can actually die from this jump.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The
okay,
cloak
shit.
looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets
8% does not look good. 8% does not look good. I can, however, take off some of the things that remove my savoir-faire, like this. The pants, apparently. Apparently my pants are bad for savoir-faire. And my shoes. I don't understand how, but apparently. Why is this item marked like this? What does that mean? Ah, that just means it's new. Okay. Just means it's new. So if I do the jump now, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. My chances should be better. 28% still bad. What the hell? Nah, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. That's a very bad jump to do. I'd rather not die. Even though I feel like my badge should be inside this. I have a feeling that my badge will be inside this. But what can I do about it? I can't do much. I have to go back and still play with a piece of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart.
Amphetamine, sweet amphetamine, drugs.
Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
I heard amphetamine makes you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? No.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However,
I did go.
Was an interesting find. An alternative path into the harbor that the kid uses. Well done.
Could have asked him if he used drugs. I'm not sure Kim cares if you die. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I don't believe Kim cares if I die as well. If anything, he might be just about ready to be done with me. Is this guy still asleep, really?
The worker is in a deep slumber.
What's wrong with you?
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo.
Why not?
Santiago S. John. Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID. The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up?
Doesn't
look like it, but you never know. No, he's looking the other way, perhaps purposefully. You find a black paper note with a woman's profile.
5 reals, good.
Seems like this woman lived
We're building up our...
The note says 5 reals.
Our debt payment.
It feels nice and greasy. Yum yum. Money.
Yum
Think
yum.
of all the things you can buy with this. The synapses in your brain
Yum yum.
with glee. You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document.
It's good to know.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions.
There's no need to wake him up. He should remain asleep. Oh, it's worth 13.13 real. I might sell that. I just might as well sell that. Okay, let's talk to the shop owner, see if he'll let me sleep.
Help you? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this...
It's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing. It is but an...
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie?
Wow, he's an angry man.
Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager.
I hate how unpleasant people are in this game.
Play it calm. This man
I want a
needs
fucking
to
drink,
understand
asshole.
You need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
I'm an alcohol-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, then you need to insert alcohol into my mouth.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple? Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do
Yeah,
and
skill
broken
points,
things
please.
to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
Wait, so let me remove that. Apparently, I have to use my skill points. Some kind of superstar. I don't want -1. Thought will be lost forever. Why can't I add? Oh, I can unlock. So there's the other alternative is to unlock. Jamais vu. If I had known that there was a limited amount of places, I wouldn't have used them all. Oh well.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Yes. Yes, have you got it?
120? 150? Is there interest?
For the room, drinks. Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
It's called the free to death because I'm losing the stupid money game. Come on, man, after everything I've been through. I can pay him a part of it now. Better than nothing.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However...
Yeah, just his glasses. It's like one of those anime moments.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Good luck trying to use it.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down
The
here
master
with
key
a
before your
master
guest key will open the
before
lock.
Your
Okay.
guest key will open the lock.
I'll break the door down.
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here. Yes, have you got it? Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed? As a police officer, you must understand that I cannot take evidence being money. You can't stay here with... Oh, wonderful. Try to do that. I'll have to call you an ambulance.
It's the same conversation.
Wonderful.
I just broke the game.
Not until you break...
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
I might have something in my motor carriage.
I really...
Oh, Lieutenant.
Kim is over to help go to his motor carriage in front of the whirling. What does Kim have? What does Kim have that he's been holding out on me? I mean, I did make some money.
Yes? What do you want to know?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
Good.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure? Regular people just call it...
The cage.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable.
Four shiny hubcaps stacked against the seat.
Stacked against the seat. The silver edges sparkle.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning.
Oh, that
There's
thing?
no real use for them, it's just for vanity. A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son.
And high. Isn't that corruption?
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence. I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
I see.
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I
The
kept
matter,
them.
I shouldn't put them
It
on the
doesn't
SMC anyway. A couple of
I
spinners,
couldn't
that
put
would be
them on
outrageous.
this
That's
MC
true.
anyway. A cup with spinners.
Outrageously
It would be
cool.
outrageous.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
Sorry, you have to sell them because of me. It's only right that we sell them.
As I said, they're useless anyway. I should have remembered
Aww,
I have these
Kim, shouldn't have.
But thank you.
But thank you indeed. What do you mean don't take them? We don't have any other choice. I'm literally gonna starve to death.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
There is no other option besides taking the fucking spinners and selling them, apparently. 200? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. He doesn't need those spinners. No one needs those spinners. I need those spinners. Where's the thing again? It's over here. So here, just doing recycling. Alright, brother. I might be close to ending the stream soon, though. We'll see. Now that we finally finished the whole day.
On this fine night. What brings you here? The pawn shop is always open.
Electrochemistry. I think there was something that I had that boosted my electrochemistry, if I'm not mistaken. This was it, the gloves. Is there anything that boosts my electrochemistry? Ah, my shoes, my pants. My pants boost my electrochemistry.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you
58%.
here?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the
Nice.
movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably
Pyroholidon.
It's
Stuff to come by on
tough
the
to
street.
come by on the street. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects.
Oh, that's why he's stepping on.
It makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it just me or is it really warm in here? Look around. Step closer. Sir, could you take your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
Uh-huh. The sunglasses are prescription.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the
Emergency Relief
Relief Brigade.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities.
Malfunction. Waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you
waste
too.
everywhere.
Well,
Probably some of it in you too.
further proving Revachol is the puckered asshole of the world.
Was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering
Immediately.
service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance.
Well, didn't you think you should probably test it somewhere safe first?
Construction began during the Commune of Revachol. The people continued work on it after the Commune fell. They wanted a cheap source of energy for Revachol West. Needless to say, things didn't work out.
And it became worse, if
A
anything.
primitive nuclear reactor, also called a pile. An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized, tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud, years getting sick. There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace
Yeah,
the
makes
pile.
sense. I wouldn't try to repair that.
So much disappointment, an
That's
early death.
mostly, you know,
Cancer
even as we were
mostly.
cleaning up as best
And
we
we
could.
knew all that was coming, even as we were cleaning up as best we could. No one's. Everyone's.
This guy is so depressing.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen? The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it.
Can I have some?
So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown.
Is there actually a way to get
as far away
120
from
real,
Fallberg as
130
I
reals in the beginning?
Still in the
without
same
selling his
city,
spinners.
I like the
I know it's
theory
unrelated
more
to
than
the,
the story.
to the task at hand, but I'm just thinking
Outward
about
movement,
if it's possible.
not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You said you done it before, yeah?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead then, he thinks.
I'd be surprised if
As
there's
long
not.
as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I mean, it feels like it's very maybe the old woman, Joyce, can give you a lot of money. I don't know.
He won't be your nog, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
If you say so. Here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon. Straight into your gut.
I don't want to take it for now, yeah.
I respect your decision, officer. What else can I help you with?
I don't want to take it right now. I want to keep it with me in case I need it.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mess.
I'll give you 200 real.
No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course. I meant no offense.
Nice for doing business. You do come again.
Here's the 130 real.
Wait. Why don't I get the 200?
Do
That's...
not waste it.
That
The
feels
rest is for
sus.
him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Aww.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I'd like to sell my clothes.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Are these important by any chance? Like, I'm not even sure if these are important to keep or should I sell them.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Another time, perhaps.
Well, it is what it is. I'm sorry, Kitsuragi. You're a true friend for helping your fellow police officer out in my time of need. Kim is a bro. He is a big bro. He helped us when we needed it most.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well?
Hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for
70
services
experience. Damn.
If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
What? Wait, how does it... Okay, actually there was damages. That's why it sounded dirty.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Nope. I have to find 20 real per night. That's incentive. That's literally the incentive I need to solve the case as quickly as possible. That's all the incentive I need. Solve the case as quickly as possible. I'm almost on a level up soon. Jamais vu. I guess that's it for tonight. Both in terms of the stream and in terms of the game.
The door is closed.
I'm guessing this is Kitsuragi's room.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living
what
shit
now?
out of it. The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. Who knows what you are? A monster.
Electrochemistry is not good, huh?
The gnome of Jeroma. You feel like a smoker. especially when you look at that juicy,
Succulent. Seductive.
cigarette stub, still smoldering delicious.
That's a junkie for you. That's an addict, I mean, sorry.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet,
Just like that, a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied, then smoke them all.
Make sure they're all healthy and
I should not do that.
Then smoke them all.
Well, I'll think about it.
Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco.
I need to weaken my
all the
electrochemistry.
time,
It's very enabling.
It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them,
graduate to getting them.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
It's an achievement, the quest. It's a quest now. It became a quest. Dear Lord. Is my room fixed by any chance?
Yes?
Have a good night, officer.
Yes?
I'm trying to open my door. Can you please move?
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Redecorated.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our...
Alright, sounds good. Sounds like a good idea.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum.
The game was flickering for a
Where
second.
shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But
Oh, he has a cigarette? Hey, can I have one?
The RCM? I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? How did you get so cool, Kim?
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every
Ah, smart.
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
True.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit, we are told.
Okay, I see.
It's been a long and eventful day. Well, we didn't even look at the body.
I mean, I'm trying.
But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great. It's not my job to evaluate your methodology, officer. I'm just going. We weren't able to find the union leader, Evrard Claire, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for
We
We
shall.
tried to interview the White Band's rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much,
Okay,
it really
I'm
must
working
be
on.
important.
Above all, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run about. Is that a standard
What do you want to do, bro?
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
Okay.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
That looks interesting. Skin, shoes, and smile suddenly.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebel Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with the interdepartmental schedule.
That's it.
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Rebel. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been
I see.
able to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't, Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of
That is very true, by the way.
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal. You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal.
Like, you mean Measurehead? Why don't you shoot that bitch when he was trying to kill me?
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best. Yes, the last time was 4 years ago.
Oh. He has blood on his hands.
It's just that. A fact. A self-contained past event.
Have
That's
I
an
killed anyone?
improbability. Perhaps even impossibility.
I probably have. I don't know if I really want to know.
Precinct 41 is known for a higher than average rate of police violence.
He said that's an improbability, probably even impossibility, even though Precinct 41 is known for a higher than average rate of police violence. That's contradicting, isn't it?
He's not judging you. He's respectfully acknowledging the difficulty of working in your precinct.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. Yes, the international community's mission in Revachol, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it's Revachol.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization.
Moralist
You know who they are.
International.
They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Well, if I don't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left
Pretty sure I
and
don't know
center-right
anything.
parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago.
Dolores
Others say
Day.
they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is
The blue
love,
forget-me-not.
compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something ominous.
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me. The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen. Do you?
Things are bad out there. Point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. You've done an awful job here. Have you seen that place? This isn't humanism. We're stooges of the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization protecting bourgeoisie rights. Much slightly. Immigrants, liberal, kept fucking men are turning into women. What the fuck? On second thought, I don't have an opinion.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Yeah, vigilante sounds bad. Maybe we should make our
Spoken
own
like
law.
a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim
I'm
cigarette.
not gonna lie, I
contemplating
enjoyed
the
today's
next
session more than the other ones before. I'm starting to get the hang of the game, if you want. That's the right term to use.
This Soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid.
Oh, don't get me started on that kid Kuno. He's not a kid,
It's
bro.
different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
I think that's
It's
fine.
incredibly hard. Human beings.
The fuck does Kuno care?
But we are in control, and it's worth it.
So fucking
The
true,
organization
Vesti.
works. Our systems work. If they
So
didn't,
true.
the city would disintegrate. Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now.
I think I leveled up. Wasn't I like at 80 XP? Yeah, I leveled up. But like this is there's like this what's the word I want to use? There's the conflict of interest between getting more slots of these versus getting skill points. Which is better? I don't know. That's the thing. I do not know which is better. I guess we'll never know. The fuck does Kuno care? Fucking pig. Let me save. It's gonna autosave anyways. Let's go back into my see you in the morning. See you in the morning, detective. Or lieutenant, sorry.
Yes?
Bye. Into my hellhole. I mean, shouldn't the room be fixed for the damages I did? Apparently it's not the case. Can I do that question thing in the mirror again?
Hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned.
Oh, it's still locked. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Challenging. Use your changing interfacing to fix the positive top theme and pointing up in the mirror. Interfacing. Do I have any clothes for interfacing? I think I did. I have it on maybe. Here it is. Plus one interfacing. Okay, so you do have to upgrade the exact skill. Makes sense, I guess. No, I don't remember upgrading the perception skill for that door that we did the shed. I don't remember doing that.
Hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
In
adorned
it.
With the expression.
Can't believe I failed 72%. Alright, time to sleep. And
bed
by
is
that,
cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
what can I do?
The sheets look awful.
There's nothing I can do. It's time to sleep, and with that, we also end the stream.
Sheets feel at once coarse and
Or one of the
clammy
ones
against
I
your
thought
skin.
individual.
The bed sags
maybe.
beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Bonne nuit, mes amis.
And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
Okay, we're gonna stop here. Or should I have the thought first? Let's have the thought first and then.
Maybe it's the bed's fault. Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Ouch.
It barely covers your toes.
Why am I
Stretch
paying
it
money to
over
sleep
your
in here
soft
again?
belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids. you
Why
see
am I
dizzying array
sleeping
of
here
colours.
again?
You won't get off this carousel quite so easily. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said?
Union?
Union? And it's gone again.
Maybe
Your
that
thoughts
guy
lost
was
between the
trying to
slowing
uncover
brainwaves.
Or betray the drug trade?
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start
Maybe that's what happened. Oh? I'm dreaming of Kuno. What the hell is going on here?
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I remember this guy.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember.
So my name is Harry.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Well, that is interesting.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming.
Drunkard Harry.
She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life? Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
I left, I was left.
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching it go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are you?
I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never
You failed
coming
me.
back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
I believe Elysium was the girl, no? I know it's a place as well, but...
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people.
Every single one of them?
Every single one of them.
Okay, self-doubt.
You really fucked
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping
I'm trying to solve this case.
Clown. You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong.
Oh, those are the things where I was listening to in the beginning. Now I remember the limbic system.
Unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new. Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes
on, Harry.
Time to go to work in the
shit factory. Okay, that was interesting. Healed morale. Oh, I'm glad I didn't use one. I thought that I would heal. 4.6 billion people. Does that mean this took place 30 years ago or some point in the future when population dropped? We'll never know. That's a very good question. Will the population drop though?
Good going, buddy. Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it.
Oh.
It's gonna be a good one.
That's the one with
You
my
feel
wife,
even
ex-wife?
worse this morning than you did last night. You don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up.
Something caused it to something presumably horrible.
Always does.
Maybe.
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and
His wrong is
down
that you
to
can't
even
be a
think?
detective like this. Detective needs to
It
be able
is
to think.
worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think. That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Nope.
You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline. Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant.
If you problem all the days,
all
despite your
day
debilitating
yesterday,
hangover, how else did you think you
despite
could
your debilitating
even go
hangover.
up from the store?
How
Makes
else
sense.
did you think you even got up from this
That makes
floor?
sense, by the
It's
way.
power, man. It's professionalism. It makes you feel like you're young again and ready to.
It's not good enough to help me fight
ready to
Measurehead.
go to war against. Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days?
A week.
Basically, a week. Let's be honest. 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You
And
won't
this
make
that
it.
speed at the time won't be dead.
Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Interesting. Alright. GG's. GG's indeed. It's good to know that I won't be living on the streets right now. If I decide to sleep. But GG's nonetheless. This Elysium day 4. That was actually good progress. I enjoyed this session more than the other ones. We're getting somewhere, finally. We shall continue this perhaps on Sunday, perhaps that'll be Project Zomboid on Sunday. We'll have to see. Maybe we play Project Zomboid off stream tomorrow. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Alright. That's it for tonight, boys and girls. Dahu, thank you for tuning in. Samsuds, thank you for the follow. Shlido, thank you for the raid. Have a wonderful night, my friends. I will see you on Sunday. Good Nacht. Good Nacht, my friend. Good Nacht.